If you might be aware, the NMBI, which is the Irish Nursing Board, have recently gone online with their application process. I've summarized this down into about 10 steps, and in a few seconds now I'm going to share my screen with you and go through this online process so you can see a little bit more about how it works. We're obviously also available for calls, emails, anything you might want to know about the NMBI process and the new online platform. We've jumped over to a screen share. To begin with, what I would suggest you do is just jump onto Google and type in my NMBI. Okay, this is going to take you to the top of the page here, and this is where you're going to want to go. And this is to set up your NMBI account. Okay, so now we're in here, you'll see forgotten password, create a new account. So to create a new account, you're just going to click on here, and you're going to be brought into a page to just enter your name, last name, email address, password, and reset a password. Once you've registered an account, you're going to receive an email, and once you verify via the email, you will then be able to log into your account. Okay, so we're just going to jump over to the login page, and we'll just jump into an account, a dummy account which I've set up. So once you log into your account, now this video is specifically for G1 nurses. Now, a G1 nurse is a nurse that qualifies for automatic recognition or acquired rights recognition. That's a nurse who has qualified in an EU country after the date that the EU country joined the EU and their qualification meets with directives. Acquired rights is a nurse who qualified before that date but has 3 of the last 5 years experience working as a nurse. Now, once you're on this page, you're going to want to go to this first line here. If you've trained overseas and would like to practice in Ireland, please click here. And when you click here, you'll be taken to a page. What is your recognition of qualification, the practicing nurse midwifery, and basically read through this page. Not super important, and then come down and click next. Once you come on to the next page, then it's your personal details. Now, I've pre-filled this in with some details, so you'll fill in the details here. All details you'll have to hand. Obviously your gender, your date of birth, your name, your full address, your nationality as in your spoken language, and I would recommend putting in English as a second language. Okay, and we'll just actually do that now. So we go in and we put in English as a secondary language, and then you're going to click next. Now, one of the things you're probably going to like about this new online platform is it's pretty self-explanatory as you go through it, making it quite difficult to actually make mistakes. So when you go into the next page, it's going to be looking at establishing the pathway you're going to go through. And like I said, this is specifically now, this video, for G1 applicants. So you'll go in here and you're going to select your division. Now, most candidates are going to be looking at the general nurse division, and it's the general nurse division that meets with the directives. Are you an EU national? And we're obviously going to say yes, since that's who this video is for. And now you have to select the country. So we will select Poland for this example. Did you obtain your primary qualification in an EU state? And we're now going to say yes again. And now it's going to ask me to verify that country. And we're going to put in Poland again. The date in which you started, now not finished, started your qualification. And this is what it's going to use to establish which directive you meet with, okay? So I know when Poland joined the EU, so I'm going to put a date in after that, okay? So we'll just go in here and we will go back 3-4 years. We'll go back to 2016. We'll say May for this example, and we'll just say May the 1st. Now you see it's automatically letting you know what your recognition pathway is, and that's automatic recognition. Now, if you had put into this box here, for example, let's see if it will let us change it. It won't. So if you'd put in a date previous to when they joined, this would now say acquired recognition. Okay. Now when you click next, it's going to take you to the next page, which is the document page. Now this is going to let you know, apologies, it's going to take us over to a page to fill in some further information. So are you applying? So the question is this an additional qualification to the recognition? The answer is going to be no. Okay. and then it's going to ask you what purpose you're seeking for, and you're not seeking temporary, so the answer again is no. And now it takes you straight to the documents that you need to upload. Now we'll run through these quickly now. So you've got your passport or ID card. Most of these for most European countries will be dual language, so they'll be in English as well. So you will basically just get a colored copy of your passport, as you can see here, making sure all the details are visible, and you'll upload that file here. Evidence of your qualification or diploma. This obviously is your diploma, and it's more than likely going to be in the language of your home country. So you will upload that here in the original, the language that it's in, okay? The certificate of conformity or certificate of acquired rights. Conformity is for people who meet the registration process for automatic recognition, and acquired rights is for the qualification plus experience together. You will obtain this certificate of conformity from your nursing board in your home country. If you excuse me, request that, they will know what you're looking for and they'll be able to provide that for you. And obviously you will upload that here. In most countries, that's going to be provided for you in your home language. So for example, in Romania, it will be in Romanian, and you'll upload that here. Certificate of current professional status and certificate of good standing. That's also going to be coming from your nursing board, and it needs to be issued within the last 6 months. Now, if you happen to have one of these at the moment, for example, that was issued 4 months ago, I'm going to recommend that you get another one, a new one that's going to be in date, very close to when you upload it. Because if this document goes over 6 months, there is a strong possibility they will request you to send another one. So it's advisable to get one that's very close to the date that you're uploading it. This is more than likely also going to be in your home language. Select that file and upload it here. Now, on the last section, select any documents that are not in English. Translations, okay? So your certificate of conformity, your diploma, and the certificate of current professional status are more than likely all going to be in your home language. So you're going to need to get certified translations of those documents and upload those documents here. Okay, now if when you're doing this you want further information, as you can see up on the top of the page here, further details of required documents, if you click here, it's going to take you to back over to the NMBI website, and it'll give you directions into regards to what those documents are and where you're going to be able to get them from. Now, once you've uploaded these forms, which obviously we're not going to do at the moment, and you click next, now it's not going to let me move forward because I don't have the forms uploaded. But once you have uploaded the forms and click next, it's going to take you to a payment page. And it's at this stage of the process that you're going to have to pay the €350 in order for the NMBI to proceed with your application. Once you've paid that €350, you'll now be in the process at this stage of having your qualifications recognized. Now, once your qualifications are recognized, you're still not able to go onto the live register as a nurse in Ireland, because you do have to prove your English competency, which is going to be with either an IELTS or an OET certificate, and we'll go over that on a future video, but you'll provide that at a later date in the registration process. Okay, so that's the new online platform from NMBI. It's a much simpler format than the previous paper version, way less complicated, and the fact that you're now able to upload documents yourself instead of having them sent for source, and the NMBI are going to verify these documents directly with your nursing board, also makes the process a lot simpler. If you're looking to register with the NMBI or looking for assistance and want more help with it, please reach out. We do this every day and we'll definitely be able to help you answer any questions that you have.